Hey, welcome back. Today I'll be showing you how to plan your launch. And let me start by saying this. Don't spend a lot of time doing this. 30 minutes and that's it. If you have to time yourself with your phone and put the timer in 30 minutes, do it. Because I don't want you to be wasting your time planning. Because the reality is that as you start creating the course, as you start creating the deliverables of your campaign, you'll start noticing that things will start to change and you'll be adding and removing stuff along the way. So don't spend more than 30 minutes doing this. And the first thing you're going to do when you're planning your launch campaign is the launch map. You're going to click here to uncollapse and you're going to start with the launch details by describing like what's the product name, the subtitle, the launch price, the final price, the launch date, when the launch ends, the sales page link if you already have it, and the product link, which should be to a Dropbox file or a Drive file or wherever you have this. Now, if you have it in your computer, you don't have to add any product link there. Also, you're going to be writing the bonuses that you have for this product. Now, if you don't have any, just delete this, click here and click delete, and that's it. Then the features, which should be like how many videos, how many PDFs, how many little things and templates you're going to give away. By the way, if you still don't have your course ready, you can skip all of these things and just start with this one, with the launch details and with the launch stages. Now, let's talk about the launch stages. Depending on which type of launch campaign you're going to be building, you should be either removing some of these things or adding whatever you want to the launch stages. Now, if you have, for example, the waitlist campaign, you're going to open the waitlist when? And how much are you going to charge for that? Usually 0, right? So you add the 0 there, then you're going to say when you're going to close the waitlist so that nobody else can join it, right? Then when you're going to pre-launch this, if you're going to pre-launch it, also adding the date of the early bird and the official launch date, and of course the launch ending date, meaning the deadline. So here is just planning when you're going to be creating stuff, launching stuff, so that you can create your campaign, give yourself a deadline, and actually follow through. Anyhow, let's go to the next thing. Stakeholders. Who is in charge of what? If you're going to be delegating things, it would be nice to add the names of the stakeholders here. In my case, I write most of my sales emails. The sales copy is done by my copywriter. Social media post is also done by my copywriter. The memes and sales pages is between me, my copywriter, and my graphic designer. But sometimes I also create all of these things by myself. In your case, if you're going to create everything, just click here and delete because you are the stakeholder of everything, right? Now, the next thing you're going to be planning is the deliverables. So you're going to click here. And depending on the campaign that you're going to be creating, you should be removing stuff. Let's say that you will not be creating a waitlist page. So you're going to right click here and you're going to delete this. Why? Because you won't be needing it, right? Also, if you're not going to be hyping stuff or creating waitlist emails, click here and just delete it. Now, if you're going to be creating a waitlist campaign and a hype campaign, what you could do is you click here, you duplicate, and you rename this to waitlist emails, and then this one to hype emails, and you're done. You see that? Anyhow, if you don't feel like this is the best approach, you could just click Command-C or Control-C on your computer, and you'll go back. So decide on how many emails you want to be sending, how many emails you want to be sending for your pre-sales, how many emails you're going to be sending for the sales emails, and of course the post-purchase emails and the social media marketing campaign. And as you know, each of these pages have a link to the templates. So you can click here and you can take a look at all of the templates that I created for you. So that way you have more or less an idea of how many emails you're going to be sending. Anyhow, in a future video, I'll be talking about exactly how many emails you should be sending depending on how long the campaign is. So for the moment, just start planning your campaign deliverables and your launch map. And feel free to take a look at the product launch checklist. This can get a little bit overwhelming, as I said in the past, but it's really good for you to at least know what you need to create like a big launch campaign. This is, by the way, for a huge launch campaign. So you don't actually need to go through all of these things if you are going to be launching something really fast for 2 or 3 or 5 days, or if the product is really small, like a PDF or whatever. But it's really nice to get used to all of these checklists, at least at first, so you never feel lost as you start creating stuff. And finally, here you have the belief map, which is nothing more than, let's say, some kind of research that you create by yourself without actually researching the market. This is just a way to see how well you understand your audience and see what you actually want people to think and believe about your product. And this, of course, will give you a lot of information for you to be able to create the emails, the waitlist emails, the sales page copy, and the email marketing and the social media marketing campaigns. So thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.